Okay, so first feature is the battery slot. So we have a sliding door with a little black lightning on it, and we can insert a battery really easily. And then this design is conceived to oblige the user to connect the balance cable first. Then we put the door back in, and then finally we can plug the battery. So this avoids to turn on the robot even with the LiPo protection switch turned off. So now we can open this and turn on the robot by pushing the button, then turning it on. So on this screen we can see the battery percentage and the time since the last Arduino reboot, as well as the number of Duplos in the storage. So there is a little sensor here, a time of flight. So if I put my hand in, we get an additional Duplo and a little sound coming from the buzzer, as well as a white light. So now it's 2. We have some conveniently placed little yellow caps. So when we lift this, it's not touching the LIDAR and it stays up while we are working on the robot. We have a big PC cooling fan, so the air is coming from below, and it's coming out of the top. And when it's closed, the air can only get out in this little cutout above the Raspberry Pi. All of our cables are twisted and to the exact length needed, so to avoid extra cables laying everywhere. They are going under the Raspberry Pi and into those little cutouts, and then they're routed along here, and they're tied on with small zip ties. This is an end of course switch, so when the door is lifted up, it will press the switch and then the servo will know when to stop. So when the door is up, this will be able to open and the Duplo get out, and this is due to those 2 little pieces here. And when the door is closed, it cannot get out, but when it's fully up, then it can get out. So yeah, and everything is moving thanks to this small nylon cable pulled by the servo here. And we also have protection on the caster wheels to avoid getting stuck and make sure that they can rotate properly. And finally, we also added a small cooling fan on the Raspberry Pi, but because of this big cutout, it's actually not needed because we have already so much cooling potential. We have a small voltage divider here to be able to get the tension and display it on the small OLED screen. So concerning the collecting mechanism, we have 2 sweepers here that is able to move laterally. So we have a certain flexibility. We are able to rotate the mechanism by removing this screw here. There is a second screw on the other side, so we can just rotate the whole mechanism. And we can also move the mechanism laterally, so we can change the distance between the 2 sweepers by just changing this small wheel here. And we also have some LEDs going under that are used for display the current status of the robot. So when it's orange red, it means that it's in rest mode, so the motor are not moving, and when it moves, it's getting purple and pink. So for the camera, we also designed a mechanism that can adjust the field of view of the camera so we can better detect the Duplos. And we also added a casing around the camera to protect in case of collision with the walls or anything. Yeah, and also a custom casing for the LiDAR, and a really nice cable management here with adapter for the power coming from the LiPo protection. So for the ease of transportation, we added some openings on the side of the robot with some TPU holder. So we can just hold the robot like this, and on the side you can see the movement of the storage is blocked with a screw inside a slide rail. So the storage is safe of transportation. So the rotation feature of the storage was designed for the ramp so that the drive wheel always touch the ground.
So when the robot goes up, the storage can rotate inside the chassis, and then when it arrives on the top of the ramp, it moves in the other direction.
And we also have an anti-return mechanism, so the Duplos that are in the storage cannot get back into the sweepers when we are going down the ramp. So this is what this little flexible plate is here for. So when the Duplos are coming in, they can push this to get in, but when they want to get out, they have a higher step to get out.
So for the storage, the back of the storage is made of MDF with some angle brackets on the back, so that we can push the bottom to open the sliding door of the arena. And the bottom is made of PET, so that we have a certain flexibility, so we can more easily release the Duplos when they push onto the door.
Finally, every screws used in this robot are chosen to be to the perfect length, and we also added some chamfer to have the screw head flush against the wood. So we have some here, also some here, and this makes the overall build way cleaner, and also it's prevents us to getting stuck to potential obstacles and not scraping the floor here, and yeah, just reduce the weight also. So yeah, every screw has been chosen to be the perfect length.
Remplir la reine de Duplos, genre vraiment beaucoup de Duplos, et mesure le temps qu'on prend des outils à matcher tous les Duplos.
Collaboratif un peu.
Ouais, c'est méga drôle. On faisait, il faudrait rajouter plusieurs épreuves au truc. Genre la première c'est classique comme ça, je gagne des points. Et la suivante c'est genre full runtime no obstacle. La suivante c'est plus de Duplos, mais les 6 teams doivent s'entraider pour faire le meilleur temps. Et tous les ans, tu profites pour voir quel 6 team arrive à faire le meilleur temps. Du coup, tu fais des arcs marqueurs sur le bord de ton robot pour aider les autres à les toucher, tout ça va être une galère. De côté pour voir le corps de
On n'a pas dedans.
Ah, je pense que c'était plus safe. Hein.
Il a perdu en couleur. Ça sert vachement fort en plus. Ouais, ça va être absolument nécessaire. Et j'avoue que ça va être un peu plus d'avoir toutes les couleurs de partout. À un moment, une des premières impressions, c'était genre jaune et rouge.
Thomas il a fait, bah t'es sponsor par McDo ou... C'est vraiment...
3 minutes 18.
Temps, hein.
Et après, j'ai run un petit peu plus tôt. Hein.
Et il te ramasse des trucs.
Il ramasse que les Duplos qui sont jaunes et rouges.
Je crois qu'on a 4 minutes et plus. Donc, les étudiants, les
Tu sais, c'est une bière, quand ouais, mais.
Ouais, c'est une bonne idée. Ça va pas le faire le gars.
Bah, ça me motivera.
Non, moi je
Si
crois que
c'est-
les bières
si-
ce soir, ça va me tuer, pas me motiver.
Si c'est une, c'est pas la fin du monde.
Oui, non,
Deux, je
une,
commence
c'est
à
pas clair,
commence à
non,
claquer.
J'aurais pas mis tout un week-end.
Je pense même pas une demi déjà avec la caisse.
Moi je pense qu'on va faire
10 centimes terminé.
c'est dommage parce que du coup, avec toi, il a pas donné la carte. Toi, il a donné la carte.
À tout moment,
Pour l'instant, il nous fait un bon run. Hein.
Alors, on va pas faire des choses.
il a quitté dans
Ouais, c'est vraiment cool, on se voit plus.
Là. Et on est à 7 minutes là. Hein. Bah, je me suis mis l'esprit dans le filtre. Je me suis mis l'esprit dans le filtre.
arrive un problème.
C'est un peu plus robuste quoi.
C'est quoi ton chaud?
8 minutes 40.
Ouais, on t'enlève 20 secondes.
Ouais.
Parce que c'est pas tout le monde de ça. Espérons qu'il arrive à passer.
Allez, gère la manœuvre. Allez, monsieur. Non, je pense que ça va le faire. En vrai, on a bien réglé le truc, hein, normalement ça le fait. Puis comme il va moins vite, il fait mieux.
Attendez,
Encore un.